Hello there, and welcome to my channel, African Gypsy. For those who've joined us for the very first time, welcome, guys. And those who've come back to the channel, welcome back, guys. This is a general reading for the star sign of Libra from August now till September for the next 30 days. I want to thank you, dear Libra, for all your support. Last month, you gave me an overwhelming response. I was honestly humbled by the response that I got from you, dear Libra. Thank you very much. And please be sure to subscribe so that you can find out the next time I do post another reading. I was really happy that a lot of people say that the readings resonated with them and they were very accurate, very precise. Thank you so much for the feedback. It also keeps me going. All right, now to tell you a little bit about myself, I'm a clairvoyant. That means I see visions, I see things. I'm clairaudescent. That means I hear words, phrases, and parts of conversations. I'm also an empath. That means I might feel what you're feeling, or I might speak as if I'm you or I'm the other person during the reading. I'm a born teacup reader, and I'm also a born distance energy healer. No distance is too far for healing. All right, that's enough about me. Let's get to hear about you, dear Libra. Libra, in the month of August, leading into September, let's say for the next 30 days, whenever you receive this reading, that's the right time for you. I see there's the start of a brand new business coming up, a new enterprise, something new, and you know what? It's a gem of an idea. Once you unroll this plan, people are going to ask you, how did you come to think about this? How did you think about this thing? And I'm being told that there's a need for some research or some further study so that this plan can really take flight the way you want it to. You might need to do some online courses, short courses, or even watch some YouTube videos as well to find out how best you can unroll this plan. But it's a gem of an idea. Don't give up on it. Because once it's implemented, Libra, people are going to ask you, how did you come up with this idea? And because it's going to be so fantastic. So don't give up. This is a beautiful gift that's been given to you by spirit, by heaven, by ancestors, your angels, and all of that. Crossing your path, I see we've got the Four of Coins, which tells me that you are going to be making money from your skills and your talents. And a lot of you are transitioning towards getting power and influence in your life, however that plays out for you. I also feel that there might be a bit of a tendency to cling too much to the past, holding on too much, like holding on to emotions or your finances, like, oh no, if I let these go, then it's all gone. Or if I give out this love, that's all the love I got left and there'll be nothing left to give. No, Libra, you know that law, like the more you give, the more it flows, like that. I also feel that for a couple of you, there might be an issue to do with delegation of authority in the workplace. Some of you may be working with other people who feel that you're reluctant to delegate authority to them. You're reluctant to delegate duties even. They think that, yes, you are very hardworking, but they're thinking that you're doing everything yourself and you should be letting other people also do it. And a couple of your colleagues or friends might feel as if you're a bit miserly, a bit stingy with your emotions or your finances. Let's see how that plays out. Coming up as your solution, dear Libra, I see there's a victory coming through. The hand of God is coming through with the sword of truth to cut through all the fog, the misunderstanding, the miscommunication, the misconceptions, or just the basic fog of not knowing which way to go. Because I feel for a couple of you, you've been wanting to make a plan to move forward, but you haven't known which way to go. You're like, okay, I'm ready to move forward. Which way do I go? How do I go about this? How do I do this thing? And I feel that the universe and God's, your spirit, your ancestors are stepping in to give you a lot more clarity and victory of all sorts. I feel that this victory is riding on the back of courage, firmness, determination, being a self-starter. You might not have a cheerleader as you're starting out the things that you want to do right now, but believe me, the cheerleaders will be there. The cheerleaders will come and cheer you on. But for now, you have to be self-motivated, and the victory is definitely going to be yours. I also feel there's a lot of clear communication coming through and brand new beginnings. Yes, I see why these beginnings have come through. This is because you've closed off a cycle for something brand new to start in your life. So I feel that for a couple of you, there's been a recovery from illness, either for you or for someone close to you who wasn't feeling so well lately. I also feel that there's a transformation that's been taking place. That's why the new has come in. The new has to come in because the old is gone. So this is a new page. You can't keep rewriting on top of a page that's already full. You know how it works. Something brand new is coming in. And for one or two of you, before you clicked onto this video, you had some questions that you had, some things that you were worried about. And Spirit is saying that Some of your problems were already solved, started being solved behind the scenes. Solutions are being made and tailor-made specifically for you. So there's no need to worry and be anxious. New things are definitely coming in. There's a transformation, and something that you thought was dead and gone is going to be rejuvenated and resuscitated, brought back to life for you. Rejuvenated, yeah. As your current circumstance, we have the Eight of Coins coming in. Yes, dear Libra, you're working hard. You have got the self-discipline and the honor and the courage and the self-determination to work hard on your craft, to master your craft, to come out at least head and shoulders above the rest. You're working hard, working even when no one else is working, so that you can be very recognized. You can become a brand name with whatever it is that you do. I mean, if you're making pickles, you want everyone to be like, oh, Piper Pickles, you want to be the best at whatever it is that you do. And you're working hard, you're taking the time to perfect your special recipes, your special craft, your special work that you do. You're working very, very hard to become very efficient because, like I said earlier, you want to be the brand name. If people say we want a financial advisor, you want people to say, oh, go to Jerry. He's really good with financial stuff. He'll sort you out and make out a plan for you that's going to work out the best for you. Well done to you, Libra, for that. I see as well that for a couple of you, there's a new romantic attachment who's coming into your life. And this is making you very happy. I also see that there's a small windfall that may come in for you. This windfall may come as like an insurance payout, or you might find that you'd overpaid for some subscriptions and you're getting back your money. It might be small, but it's good. You know, surprise money is always good, isn't it? And this is going to be really good for you. I also feel that you're coming out of a very difficult phase right now, Libra, and things are getting much lighter, much better for you. I mean, after all the cosmic stuff that is going on globally and in the stars from like March, the fog is beginning to lift. And you've got two brand new beginnings coming in. There's an ending and two brand new beginnings coming into your life, which is a very, very good start to the reading. In the future, Libra, I see the Empress energy coming in. You're on top of your game. You've got the freedom to enjoy the fruits of your labor and the fruits of your motherhood or your fatherhood. You're happy with your children. You're happy with their achievements. And for a lot of you, there's the good life rolling in, the champers, the barber bath. You know what I'm talking about. That good life and a lot of public celebration as well. And I sense that you know yourself a lot better, because I think with the last reading I did for you, there may have been a message about awakening your true self coming through, and now you know your true self. You know yourself as a business person, you know yourself as an emotional person, you know yourself in terms of your intellect, your creativity, and you're more well-rounded, and good things are coming in for you. This is you standing in your power, being very powerful, being regal, and ready to take action. That's beautiful. The key, the roots, the real story behind the story, dear Libra. You need to trust your intuition. Spirit is asking you to trust your intuition, to not doubt what your inner voice tells you to do. So zone in on that intuition. People are asking, what is your intuition? Well, we could do a whole video about your intuition. But in brief, your intuition is that gut feeling that you get. Sometimes you get around someone, or maybe just see their number ringing on your phone and your stomach clamps up, or your chest tightens up, or your jaw tightens up, or in like very severe cases, the hair on the back of your head raises up. And this is your intuition talking to you. Some of you may be dealing with a Pisces woman as well when it comes to the work area. I'm going to clarify these and find out what that really is about. Environmental factors that could help you or hinder you, dear Libra, for the next 30 days. I see you standing in your strength. You've got the strength. Can you see what this woman's doing? I love this card. She's tearing open the mouth of a lion. Yes, my cards are well worn, well used, well loved. I love these girls. So you're standing in your strength. This La Force means strength. This is a strength card coming in. Strength in the light of an ending. For some of you, this ending was very painful in some ways. I mean, even if it's an ending to get into something good, there could still be a measure of pain involved with it, like the emotional pain and adjustments with that. I see that again, there's this very strong theme of a recovery from illness, either for you for someone close to you wasn't feeling very well. I see this as again courage, determination, having moral and physical strength, mind over matter, Libra. Get out of bed, brush your teeth, make your bed, go through the paces, even if you don't feel like it. Because you know what? Something good is coming in, and there are a lot of major arcana coming out in your reading. So you're making a lot of life-changing decisions, and some major things are opening up for you on the back of your hard work and new doors opening for you. So carry on working hard, you know. Sometimes you keep working and you feel like, oh, I'm just shooting bullets into the air. I don't even know if I'm hitting a target or what. Over time, you will see that no, there was a reason for you to keep working because your efforts were being seen, your efforts were being recognized. So you need to you're doing something that everyone else thinks is very difficult, and that's okay. Sometimes you need to beat your own drum. Sometimes doing the right thing for you might mean doing something that no one else quite sees. That's what being a visionary is. It's seeing the vision first before anyone else. And when they start seeing that, ooh, this is a good vision, then the cheerleaders come on. They're like, yeah, go Libra, go Libra. I like that. You are being very strong, Libra. What you're hoping for, Libra, is to have a favorable turn of events in your life. You want God, Spirit, Universe, Gaia, your ancestors, your angels, your mer people, the fairies, the elves. You want them all to be on board with you to help give you the victory. And this is a very significant message. You want a whole new world for some of you because the old world passed for many of you. And I'm being told that some of you may be feeling a bit out of sorts because you were so used to the old routine. It might not have been very comfortable, but it was familiar. And now something new is coming and you're like, okay, I can't go back to the old life. I don't know what the new life is coming in with. So, you know, I need some divine intervention. Spirit, just help me to win. I thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God, for the victory. However it's coming, I don't know how exactly I'm going to get this victory, but I thank you for it, and it's definitely coming for me. And you're being advised, dear Libra, to continue to conduct all your affairs with the utmost amount of tact and diplomacy. Say things in a kind way, have foresight, employ the power of the eagle. It's funny, while I was meditating on this Libra reading, I kept getting a vision of eagles, and then I had a dream of a woman doing some sort of a ceremonial dance with yellow feathers, like a whole headgear, and there were yellow feathers, and she told me that she was doing an eagle dance. For those of you in the know, yeah, maybe you need to Google that, eagle dance. So that's basically elevating your thoughts, looking at your target, what you intend to achieve, and being like an eagle, taking on the grace and the power of an eagle, meeting your target. An eagle is like a sniper. It looks, it calculates, it even calculates the next move of its prey before the prey even gets there. Like, okay, I'm a fish eagle, my fish is going to swim that way. So if I swoop down at a 45-degree angle, I'm going to catch that fish. So you need to have that accuracy as you're conducting your affairs, and that's what's going to give you the victory. I'll give an example of like a Rambo. You know, we all know the movie Rambo. No, Google it, look for it. I'm sure it's still there somewhere. It's like the whole Rambo thing where you're shooting bullets into the air. Bah, 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 bah. Guys, have we hit something? Did we hit something? Or taking more of the sniper approach where you're like, okay, here's my target. It's 45 degrees. I need to employ this amount of speed and force and accuracy to get my targets. You get what I mean? Not expending your energy all over the place, but making it more targeted so that you get more readable results. I'm getting a vision of a lady with dark hair. She seems to speak with an accent. She comes from a very big family, and it looks like you're becoming like a patriarch, like a head of a family. You're starting something new, not just for yourself, but for the whole family. You're like, okay, I got my sister, I got my sister's kids, I got my moms, I got my pops over there. I need to look after the family. I need to like up the game. I'm getting that vision. No, is that Sila? Keep working at it. Keep working at whatever it is that you're doing. It is going to pay off results. I see you putting on, or with all due respect, the big girl panties, and like, okay, I need to get myself in the groove for this work that needs to be done. This is not time to feel sorry for myself. I can do that later on. This is time for action. Yes, all of this has happened around me and it's quite sad and all of that, but this is not the time for sympathy for myself. This is the time for action. And I see you being a go-getter. I'm also seeing a lady who's a kickboxer, like kata box maybe. I'm seeing a gym, and maybe it's a home gym, but yeah, I'm seeing catterbox or kickboxing, a mixture of those things, and you need to just keep on practicing. It doesn't matter if you don't know when the next tournament is going to be. Just keep at it, because I see you making very great strides with that. That's a specific message for someone. Ooh la la. You're standing your ground, Libra. You're standing your ground, and I see that there's some very favorable collaborations on the cards for you. You're going to be very lucky with that. But with these collaborations, with these future prospective partners that you want to team up with, you guys need to have a lot of discussions. There's definitely a need for dialogue. There's definitely a need for discussions, because you need to find out where they're coming from. And they find out where you're coming from as well. And together you get a win-win situation where you take your ideas, mix them with the other people's ideas. It will lead to a very big profit. Now, I want to clarify. Get out these girls. Let's find out what this lack of delegation is, what people are talking about. Spirit angels, guides, fairies, ancestors. I'm doing a reading for my darling Libra. La Libra. What does La Libra need to know in the month of August leading into September for the next 30 days? The beautiful people, Libras, are always well matched, always on point. Even if they're just going to the shops, they want to make sure all their colors are looking good, the nails on point and stuff like that. Let's see. I see that, Libra, you're getting out of an energy where you felt defeated by a situation, and you've told yourself, you know what, I'm putting on that whole strength and I'm tearing open that mouth of a lion. And if these people feel like I'm not delegating, they're just going to live by it. Perhaps I am not delegating because I think that you're not capable of doing the work. Have you thought of that? I heard that. Girl or guy, if that's you, that's how you're thinking. Whoa, you're quite a tough master, aren't you? So you're coming out of the energy of defeat or feeling like you're closed in from all angles. And there's success and pleasure coming up for you. I see as well, okay, this issue may be to do with someone you're working with who's giving you sound advice. I'm seeing someone who's youthful or young. They're very hardworking, very honest. If you see them at their own work, at their own hustle, I see that this person is very honest, and they know things that other people don't know about finances, about business, about the hustle, and they're giving you profitable advice. They're telling you, Libra, you know what, you got that stock in that place, you need to sell that stock, and you need to invest in this, I heard maritime projects. Okay, that's a message for someone. Someone has been told to invest in maritime projects. I'm not even quite sure what that means. I think something to do with the sea or business around the sea. Maritime projects, maritime. So you need to take this advantage of this advice. Can you see this guy? I see how focused he is. You may be dealing with Taurus energy as well, but not necessarily. He's focused, he's got persistence, he's got the world at the tips of his fingers. Yes, so you need to take this advice that you're being given. This is probably why people are saying that you're not delegating. It's because they're giving you certain advice. And being Libra, you know, you're balanced. You've got the scales. You want to balance out the advice and the information you're getting before you just move on and follow it. I see that some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn, but you're getting an opportunity to definitely advance yourself in terms of your career, getting material assets and all of that. For a few of you, I see some of you have had a bit of a supernatural encounter. Perhaps you were sleeping and then you woke up and you thought you saw something or you heard something. There's been some sort of a weird experience, or perhaps it was in your waking time as well, and you had some sort of a strange supernatural experience as well. I feel as if someone may be coming through almost as an entity. I feel that there was, I'm seeing an open plan office, and with this open plan office, I see that there was an argument with the lady who's a bit plump, a bit portly, a bit on the generous body type, like myself. And after this argument, it was quite bitter. It left a very bitter taste in your mouth. And when you got back home, you felt as if the argument or the confrontation continued at nighttime. You felt as if you didn't dream about the person. You felt as if this person actually came to you and said certain things to you. This may be to do with meeting a businessman, a boss of bosses. La boss de la boss. Huh? Someone is meeting a boss of bosses and they're feeling like, you shouldn't go forward with the proposal. Give this proposal to me. Yes, you worked hard on doing the proposal, but I'm the boss and I need to go and give this proposal to the other bosses. And someone's like, you need to let go of this portfolio. I'm hearing that. I feel that you're definitely having to meet with the boss of bosses and you're signing very important agreements. And for some people, a few people, it could even be memoranda of understanding as well for a few people. And this person that you're signing these documents with is very honest and very upright and has got well-established relationships. He's nurtured relationships over a long period of time. He's nurtured people as well, and he's coming through as a mentor, as a benefactor, someone who sees your best and your brightest points and is like, you know what, I want to work with that child, I want to work with that woman, with that man, because they've got a lot of ambition and they kind of like remind me of my younger self. Okay, I want to clarify and find out what the advice is. Spirit, angels, guides, various ancestors, what is the advice for dear Libra? What is the solution that came up with the victory? Oh, that's a lot, guys. There's success. Okay, success is flipped over. We've got success coming in with the help of new friends and associates, and someone actually wanting to come in and see you, have FaceTime with you, or organize a virtual conference. But it might be someone wanting to see you face to face as well. And I see this is you changing your value system as well. I see your value system changing. You're getting into, like I said a little earlier on, power, influence, a lot of money. For a few of you, you're getting a loan for a house or money for a house. And some of you may be dealing with some very important family issues, which may pertain to property-related issues as well. And that's going to give you quite a victory. And success definitely coming in with the 6 of coins there. So there's an act of generosity. Someone's just going to bless you with some money. Someone's going to give you money. Someone's going to be very generous towards you, and that's going to be good. And this is because a karmic debt is being repaid, Libra. You did something good for someone in the past without even counting the cost. And then now it's being repaid by some sort of some form of financial sponsorship. Someone is changing their value system about how they value themselves, how they value their services, how they value their time and their energy, and all of that is going to give you a victory. Libra, I'm also being told that you are safe and you're protected. For a couple of you, you've been feeling very unsafe lately, and these thoughts, this came up in your last reading, I believe, as well. So these shadows there, these are in her mind, but they're actually growing up and reaching up to the sky because she's allowing them to grow, but she forgets that she's actually a warrior. You see, Libra, you're actually strong. You've actually got a sword. You can actually fight. You're protected, you're safe, and you're very strong. You see how the sun is shining up the top there. Whatever you feed grows. You feed faith, it grows. You feed fear, it also grows. So I'm being told that you need to stop feeding that fear because it makes the real things happen for you. Libra, I'm also being told that you need to rise above your problems because you see the curtain's about to open in a brand new life for you. I spoke about a new life because you're wishing for a whole new world for yourself and new things to look at in your new world. Spirit is asking you to look at your problem as you would if you're reading a newspaper, like, oh, Jennifer's had a bit of a problem. Okay, this is what Jennifer needs to do. Jennifer needs to rise above this problem. She needs to do this. If you detach yourself from the problem for a second, different solutions become available for you and you begin to rise above the situation. I'm also being told, dear Libra, that you need to be honest with yourselves. Dear Libra, some of you have become a little cheeky, I want to use the word catty, a bit short with people, a bit abrupt with people as well. And people are like, why are you so angry, Libra? Let me tell you why you've been angry. It's because you're not being honest with yourself. There's a very important issue that you're not allowing yourself to acknowledge. Maybe you're like, oh, no, I can't afford to think that. Okay, Jeffrey is really being a bit of an fill in the blanks. But no, I can't afford to think about him in that way because he's paying my dues, he's taking care of me. He looks after the kids and everything. And I can't even begin to think of him in that way that I'm thinking. Girl or boy, you need to be honest with yourself. So step out into nature, go outside and say, Spirit, universe, guides, ancestor spirits, show me what I'm not being honest with myself about. And you know what? Universe always uses the most creative ways to show you what you're not being honest with yourself about. It could come up in a movie that you're just watching. Again, special acknowledgement to our creatives because You know what Spirit uses, you guys. Some of those scripts that you guys write, they're talking to people's lives. They're like almost prophetic. They are prophetic in a lot of instances. Even if it's sci-fi, you're like, oh my, that's my circumstance. So Libra, you're being asked to ask the universe to hold up a mirror so that you can see what you're not being honest with yourself about. And sure enough, you're going to see, or you might even overhear a conversation and you're like, oh, the penny drops. That's it. That's exactly how I feel about my situation. But you've never given your feelings a voice, so you don't know what it is you're feeling. I also feel, dear Libra, that your dreams are about to come true. So listen to your night dreams, because a lot of you are getting very important symbolic dreams. There's synchronicities around you, like seeing numbers like 444, 555. Those are synchronicities, and your dreams are showing you a lot of important information. You need to listen to your dreams and follow your dreams. There's something that you always want to do, and the universe is giving you these ideas in the form, it could be coming in the form of dreams or repetitive thoughts, or being drawn to a certain geographical location or a certain career or a certain project. So you need to keep on listening to Spirit and do one small thing every day. You know, no matter how small the thing is that you do, it's one step towards making your dreams come true. Maybe it's just writing down in your journal, I want to open, I heard, a patisserie. Okay, making pastries. Okay, that'll be good. Okay, I heard I want to make open a patisserie, or I want to go to gym, or I want to learn a second language, or I want to learn a different craft. I want to pick up a hobby, or I want to take up boxing, or judo, swimming, whatever it is that's coming up for you. It's a dream for you, and don't discount it, don't dismiss it. It's your dream, and it's going to be a dream come true, and you need to work at it, you know, and believe that Spirit is going to help you to make it come true. Now, dear Libra, I thank you very much for joining me for this reading. Remember that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everyone. So do take what fits and leave what doesn't. And do be sure to drop a comment with me. I read all of your comments and I appreciate them, guys. Like my channel, subscribe so that you can find out the next time I post a reading. Tap the bell icon so you can get the notifications, and please do support my channel, African Gypsy. Now you're asking yourself, how can we support Sunshine on African Gypsy? You can support me by booking your personal readings. That way, guys, I can be able to keep this channel going. I'm doing these readings from a country called Zimbabwe, and yes, things can be very trying in my country, especially economically. So if you do want to help me here in sunny Zimbabwe to keep posting these lovely videos and keep reaching out to those people who really need this very, very important message all the time, be sure to support me by booking your personal readings. My details are there in the description box down below. empressvibes@gmail.com. I'll put in the description box. Book your personal readings with me. If you would like to donate, that is also quite fine. Thank you very much for staying with me on this channel. Thank you very much for your support. I wish you love. I wish you life. I wish you light. I wish you healing in every part of your life. And I send healing energy out to you, however you may need it. Love and light. Stay blessed, dear Libra.